Hi Ben, so just a quick video to talk through how we could set this up in the easiest way possible. So the easiest way I've found is to actually change the question type to be a slider style question. So please let me know if this will work for you or not, or whether you'd prefer to have it in the multiple choice question type. This just makes life a million times easier with the slider question type. And the reason for that is because we have slightly different pipe text that's available for slider and constant sum style questions. And one of those is actually the option to pipe in the choice with the highest numeric value. So obviously this is exactly what you're looking for, is the highest numeric value. So that will specify which one of the products along the left hand side has got the highest value. Now, the sneaky thing about this option is that it will only pipe in one option that has the highest value. So if two things score the exact same value, for example, it will only populate with the first choice that was actually given this highest score. So this aids you in a really clever way. And the reason for that is because if you actually put in your products in terms of priority, so say for example, if A and B got the exact same value, but you want A to always win if that's the case. And if you put A first, that basically means that if both of these are given a value of 10, that the first selected choice up here will actually be piped in. So it'll always be value A that's given. So you can easily kind of assign which value is entered for their product. So if you actually design this and put all of the products along the left-hand side, but put them in terms of priority, the next problem might be that you don't want to always present them in order of priority. People might not necessarily know that there's a priority there, but still you don't want to leave it to chance. You can still actually randomize the answer choices by going to the randomization section and randomizing the order of all choices. It will still actually do the pipe text based on the order that they're actually placed in the question, not in terms of which one was actually presented first. So just to show you really quickly how this would look if I was to preview the survey and actually take it. So for example, if we have it randomized so that A, C, and B are here. So if I, for example, put A is a very low value, but C and B are the exact same. This means that when we go to the next page, B should be the value piped through, as it's the first choice that's actually been given the value. So here's B is being piped through. So that basically means it's really, really easy for us to find which value should be assigned to the participant. So the next step is just to go into the survey flow and add an embedded data field. So you can call this product, for example, and then for the value, you just put in that piece of pipe text. So survey question, please rate the following on a scale of 1 to 10. And you want to do choice with highest numeric value. So that will always pipe through the product that they actually should be filling the quota for. And then you just do your quota based off of the value that's being piped in here. So product A, product B, product C, and so on. The only problem with this step is that, and I will confirm this for you, is that I am not 100% sure in terms of this pipe text whether this is intended functionality to actually pipe through the choice with the highest value, but the one that's actually presented for, or entered first in here, or whether it should pipe through multiple choices that have been given the same value. So that's something I will find out from our team here. And if this is just a temporary issue, then that might lead to problems, obviously, if this option is implemented, because you're actually going to get a value with two, like A comma B, if A and B. But the workaround for that, if it does come to that, and I will confirm for you, would just be to add a branch for each individual product that you actually have access to. And this would be based off of if embedded data product contains, and then for example A, then we can assign an embedded data of like value. Just call this something different so that it's been done here. So value is equal to product A, for example. And then you can go ahead and just duplicate that to save yourself some time. And if you say if it contains B, then you give a value of B. And the main thing to note is with embedded data that if something has two entries, it's obviously going to meet both of these criteria. If it contains A and it contains B, then it's going to be assigned both of these values. The main thing to note is that the last embedded data that's been assigned will be what sticks. So if someone has A and is assigned value of A, and then goes down here and also meets this criteria and assigned value B, then the last value that will be recorded for this person is value B. So If that is the case, then bear in mind just to make sure that these are ordered again in reverse priority, so that the product with the biggest priority is at the bottom, so it's always the last one assigned if they meet that criteria. So I know that was a lot, but hopefully that makes sense and it gives you two different options to do it. If you want to be 100% safe, then you can set it up this way, and that will work both in the current functionality of this pipe text, and also if it is an issue and gets fixed, then this will also continue to work for you. But in the meantime, I'll find out if this is intended functionality, and if it is, then you can just do this simple embedded data field right here without having to do the follow-up branching. But it's still a lot easier than what would have to be done if it was a multiple choice question type. So please get back to me, let me know what you think of this and if it will work for you.